June 27, 1880, in Tuscumbia, Alabama. Shown here is the actual home in which she was born.
Helen fell ill with fever, or more specifically, acute congestion of the stomach and brain. As a result of this ongoing fever, Helen was left deaf and blind.
Are you sure we can't do anything?
Contact Alexander Graham Bell.
Since Dr. Alexander Graham Bell had plenty of information about schools and teachers for the deaf and blind, Bell contacted his associate, and in March, Miss Anne Sullivan arrived at the Kellers. By then, Helen was almost 7 years old.
Anne Sullivan, come in. Come in. This is my daughter, Helen Keller.
Anne attempted to teach Helen how to spell out simple words like doll, but Helen never seemed to fully understand. Helen eventually learned to feel every object around her, and when she wanted to try and listen in on a conversation, she would touch people's mouths in order to understand.
One of the earliest words that she learned to say was water. This was considered to be her breakthrough after Sullivan spelled water countless times in Helen's hand.
Solemn is the expanse of canopy, a boundless cathedral, funnel and maze.
As soon as she learned the word water, her zeal for learning grew exponentially. She shortly enrolled in the Perkins Institute for the Blind, where she made several friends that were in a similar condition as she was.
Keller eventually learned how to read Braille and arranged little pieces of Braille into sentences. Eventually, Helen Keller graduated from Radcliffe College in 1904 at age 23, and while in college, she wrote her first book, which was entitled The Story of My Life. After college, Helen involved herself in many controversial groups, such as the Socialist Party, the Industrial Workers of the World, the American Civil Liberties Union, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, known as the NAACP, and the advocacy group for Margaret Sanger's birth control. Helen was friends with some of the most eminent and radical men and women of her day, such as Eleanor Roosevelt, Eisenhower, and the Kennedys, just to name a few. In the 1920s, the newly established American Foundation for the Blind asked Helen Keller to help them raise funds. She was living testimony to the capabilities of a group once assumed to be retarded and helpless, and spent most of the rest of her life as the most prominent advocate for the needs and rights of the handicapped. She lobbied for measures to aid the blind, including reading services and Social Security acceptance. She was also a tireless activist for racial and sexual equality, continually writing articles or speeches to garner support for social reform. As a fervid socialist, she had such left-leaning opinions that the Hoover administration's FBI kept a file on her. Nonetheless, Keller left a long-standing legacy that will never be forgotten.
She had observed that we did not use the hands when we were talking to each other. And I let her see, by putting her hand on my face, how we talked with our mouths. She felt the vibration of the spoken word. Instantly, she spelled, "I want to talk with my mouth." With the hand in this position, I made the vowel I. She felt it. I. Then I made the T. She feels it with the finger on her lip, on my lips. Then I put the two letters together to form the word it, and the first word was learned. After her 7th lesson, she was able to speak the sentence word by word. I am not dumb now.
No.
Wait, did you start?
You're gonna have no more battery.
Hello, Ann Jr.
Here, take the baby. I have a feeling that she won't be able to make it! Oh my god!